Alright. Man, I really need to get rid of this fear of like walking around and just, I don't know, just these videos, right? I mean, it is what it is. I can't really do anything about it. If they want to think something, let them think something. But my goodness, it's been a while, or yeah, since I've recorded like a somewhat decent video, right? Actually holding it up and speaking. So yeah, I just need to get rid of that. But you know, it's a progressive thing. I am getting rid of it. I can choose to get rid of it whenever I want. It's more so of the idea of wanting to. Regardless, good morning. Yesterday I made a video. The video wasn't that good. But basically I am on my 97th or 98th video. Now, reaching towards the 100th video, I'm gonna let you guys know that I'm gonna stop right before, stopping at 99. 99 is gonna be the mark point between when I get no sale and when I get a sale, and when I do get the sale, that's gonna be the 100th video, because that's me finally making some sort of progress. But putting that aside, I've made progress many times throughout these videos, and I think it's pretty important not to forget that. So, I mean, regardless of everything that I have said, I think, yeah, it's so odd walking around here, but I think regardless of everything I have said, I have made progress. And maybe it's not like towards my main goal, like actually getting one sale, but I've been walking back, but I'm not exactly trying to have all that. I think regardless of everything, I mean, me stopping making these videos and whatever, it's not gonna hinder my progress. I mean, I guess there will be specific things that you guys won't see, and apologies if you want to see it like firsthand on what the fuck the issue is with me not being able to make the first sale. But I'll let you guys in a little secret or idea or whatever. It's consistency. Consistently trying, consistently doing what I have to do, and consistently pushing out the best I can. So, I mean, regardless, it's not even about working crazy, and I understand that, but I know if I work crazy, I'll get faster towards my goals, and by the time I get there, I can slow down a little bit. Maybe that's not the right mindset. Most likely by the time I get there, I'm gonna have to speed up a little bit, but for now, if that's what I think works, then let it work. Because I have to get the first sale, and that's all that matters. Really, like, I'm literally curating everything. I fucking blew off a decent amount of money. Like, I'm not gonna say how much, but it's not cool. All this for one sale. There's no way I'm gonna stop now and just say, yeah, okay, you fuck all that money, right? Obviously, time is time, and you have to value it, but at the end of the day, it's possible for me to make the first sale, so why won't I just fucking make the first sale? Like, it's so obvious. Like, to give it to me, like, it's just, if it can happen to absolutely anyone else, why not me? It's so annoying. Genuinely very annoying, because I wait and I wait and I wait, but we're not here to complain. It's here more to say about that, how I'm gonna take a quick break from these and starting the 99th video. I have a lot of things to work on. I have a lot of things to really just get under the hood and not take my head out until I actually get this shit resolved. And I don't know, like it's been way too long. A while ago, I assumed like on my 70th video, I'd be making my first sale, or 100, something like that. And it still hasn't been that. Now, I gave myself that crazy time range because, you know, you would think in like fucking 70 videos, 80 videos from now, you would at least have one sale. So, may it be mindset, may it be personal, may it be really everything. I'm fixing it. And for me to fix it, I have to add, remove, replace many things, which I've done. So I'm a lot closer than I was before. And hence the reason why I say what I've done still matters, but it is what it is. Like you can't do much about it. Although if you can't tell, it's raining. It's nice. It is. But yeah, I mean, it's so many things that play on and on about like just fixing it. If I can't make the first sale, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. There's no really stressing it. I mean, I know what I have to do, which is fix something in my mindset. I mean, I have a general gist of what I have to do. I don't know exactly what I have to do, because if I knew what I had to do, I would have already done it. You know, that's what my days are curated towards, helping myself. How? Working on my business, mindset, really just like all my general skills. Like everything in my life is now curated to help me. And I want to curate it more. I want to speed up the process. And it's getting so much fucking work trying to pinpoint exactly what it is. Because if you knew what the fuck it was, if I knew what it was, I would be done with it, right? I have to be able to know what it is to then solve it. But the problem is I can't fucking figure it out. So, or up till now I haven't been able to, right? So obviously that's the idea. And moving forward, I'm going to fix it. So I'm just gonna break out these videos. I'm fucking looping back, but putting all that aside, I do plan on consuming these videos as soon as I make my first sale. And most likely after I make my first sale, I'm gonna have a little bit of knowledge on what I could do towards upgrading, right? I have a little foothold, I guess you could say. Some sort of knowledge I can really bounce off of, numbers, right? So I love numbers. I don't care about the money anymore. I just need to see the numbers. That's it. My bank numbers, fucking 6 figures, I don't care. It's more about like Jenny just seeing it there. What can I move? I want to be able to move a bigger boulder, right? So what's that require? Well, big numbers. A lot of muscle mass, a lot of everything. You need a lot of everything. So you gotta start somewhere. I'm going on and on. I really am. And I think it's more so the idea of it needs to be stressed, because it's genuinely the most annoying thing. I can't, I guess the best way to explain it to you is imagine working towards something and having everyone make it there right away, but you keep walking and walking and walking, right? Like you keep putting in the work, and for some reason you can't seem to get it, but you see everyone else get it like right away as soon as they just try. And you know it's not a consistency issue because you've been going on it for way longer. You know it's not a skill issue. Like for me, my creatives, right? You know it's not that, because I have had people that made a decent amount of sales say, how the fuck? Like they're just not understanding how I haven't gotten a sale yet. I had someone tell me that it's exterior forces at this point. So, you know, like it just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. I should have had my first sale. I should have had my fucking first 8-figure month. I don't know. Like I've put in the work to that amount. I've worked like 13 hours a day sometimes on a business, and then went to a fucking 8-hour work shift. And it sounds crazy, but it's true. So to think that I put in all that work, and to be fair, like the work shift doesn't matter. It's more so about the money they get from it, so I can reinvest it into the business. But putting that aside, 13 hours a day working on my business. And I am the business as well, so that includes self-investment, because if I invest in myself, I invest in my business. If I read a book, I become more articulate, so then therefore I can make more business moves because I sound more intelligent, because I am more intelligent, because, like, you know? So everything's a business investment if you invest in yourself up to a certain point. And I needed to be able to do that, but for some reason, I just haven't got the first sale. I can't wrap my head around why, or yeah, just why in many reasons. But it is what it is. Yesterday I went to work, or I was up early in the morning. I was working on some stuff. I reached a limit with AI, even though I have like plus or whatever, like for an AI, right? Like just like extra usage. And I hit the limit, and after that I had to wait. I went, got a cigar, and after that I had to go to work. After work, I had to buy some stuff. After I bought those things, turns out I had to do something else, and after that something else. Someone wanted me to do something else, and while doing that, someone else wanted something else. And after doing that, and I couldn't do what that other person asked me to do because I just didn't have the tools for it. I had to move on, and by the time I moved on, I had to go do something else. And by the time I did that something else, I just had to go to sleep. It was getting too late. I literally would not have finished on time. So, you know, like certain days like that, I try not to stress them too heavily. Like, if they happen, they happen. But preferably, I would rather just say, you know, fuck those days. Alright. Literally exactly what I was speaking about actually just happened. And, like, well, actually, not, like, specifically in this video, but it was in one of the previous videos, maybe like 5 videos back. I was speaking about something. Yeah, I'm not gonna reference exactly what, but it's also important for you to stop caring about what other people think and say. I think most importantly, you have to be able to control your own self. I think to an extent, I mean, many things that people say can still affect you, and you just have to learn to flow, I guess. And it's a very important word. I use it many things, but it's flow. So I guess there's a famous quote by, I think it was Bruce Lee, that was saying basically, be water. And what he meant by this is, and well, the rest of the quote was, if you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. If you put water into a teapot, it becomes a teapot. The point is, water can become anything. You just have to have the mold for it, right? So you have to flow. You have to be liquid. Move through anything. Flow through everything. And try not to hold on to anything. Like, yeah, it's just, by the way, not bad. But yeah, it's just, things happen throughout the day. It is what it is. I'm not really, yeah, move on. Anyways, I got a new book. Literally exactly the same shit as this. They set up, like, they were going on about the book. Like, you have to flow. like, I don't know. It might seem kind of minuscule, but if you understood the way that they said it, if you understood the way they think and the reason they said it, and what the reaction they're trying to get out of you when they say things they say, it's a lot more annoying to be able to just move on. Alright, so if you could put all that aside, like I try to, then it's great. I'm not the best at everything I say I do, but I know I sure am pretty good. So, anyways, I guess going over a few days, and let me check my notes as well to see if I have anything I can speak about, because I believe the last day I recorded, let me see, was maybe the 19th, and for reference, it's currently May 27th. I'm talking about maybe the last video I made was May 19th, and May 19th, there we go. Yeah, I finished the YouTube video for my previous YouTube video. I love how I know this because I'm just like that. But I finished that on that day. So 19th, 20th, I went. Yeah, that was okay. 20th, I worked a bit inside the house. I read, finished the YouTube again, I guess, for a different one. And I worked on some stuff. I had to go somewhere. But, I mean, I don't know, I'm not gonna... It seems kind of pointless saying all these things very indirectly, but I don't want to tell you exactly what I did in these tasks. But to put it simply, I was busy, very busy, as I usually am. And yeah, today, literally on the list, what I have is wake up at 7, get ready, do something, I'm not gonna say exactly what, drink coffee, it's right here, and I guess just drink this, it's on the list, right? But I say coffee because that just gets me into the flow, right? So, I mean, it's more so for the taste and the energy than anything. I mean, I don't notice the energy like crazy, but if it can help, I'll take it. I don't really know if it will, but yeah. And after this, I have someone else coming over. He actually delayed 2 hours, but I guess it's normal for him. I don't know. I need to make some creatives. And normally one creative will take me about an hour minimum. So 2 creatives. And one time it took upwards of 13 hours. Why? Because I just couldn't get everything perfect. So 13 hours. But yeah, I mean, this is 2 creatives, so it will range from 2 hours minimum to 7 hours, 8 hours. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh well, what can you do? And then we have, I need to make another creative for a new product I'm about to run. And for this product, well, I've never ran it. I think it's be pretty annoying to run it because it's a lot more detailed than my current product. But I think putting all these reps into these creatives, I have a bit more of an idea of what I can do towards actually making them look better. So, God willing, hopefully, I can make it all work. Give me a sec. Alright, there we go. I had to close the window. But yeah, I mean, I need to make a new creative, and most likely I'll probably end up reading a little bit. And I say what I have to do, more so because I know these videos are going to be posted in the future. Now, I don't know why I didn't say that for my previous day. When I said I was kind of being vague, because I kind of forgot that these are going to be posted quite a bit from now. Maybe, honestly, 3 months from now. So anything I say right now is completely irrelevant to what I say, what is going on 3 months from now. Obviously, in 1 month, I'll be doing something different, and I'm always progressing. That's the thing. So with me, as I'm always progressing, I always have something new coming up. May it be personal, business, really anything, right? Personal, I mean, I don't know. I really mix those two, personal and business. And I know sometimes it's good to keep them separated, but it becomes super easy to mix up personal and business when your business takes so much time that it literally invades all your personal time. So literally, while you're doing business, you have to make time for personal, and then it mixes. So it's kind of annoying, but what can you do? Also, yeah, so getting back on track with what I was saying is, in 3 months from now, you're not gonna know what I'm doing. I'm always doing something different. And to give you a better idea, most likely that different thing will be making more sales. You don't have an exact idea of where I'm at. That's my point. Because I might be making some sales. I might be running a fucking crazy product. I might be out of state. Who knows? I might. It's just I'm kind of random. I'm spontaneous, but I'm also I'm progressive. So I always try doing something new, or not always try doing something new, but I always have something new coming for me. So that's just the idea. It is what it is. But yeah, we're drinking this out of here, by the way, because I bought this from somewhere and I ended up opening it, and I read sparkling tea. I'm like, that sounds interesting, right? If it's in a bottle like this and it's sparkling tea, it might be good. Opened it up, it popped open, and I couldn't put the cork back in. So I literally just took the bottle like this. It's not bad. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, I have a few other things to do today. I need to go somewhere. I need to do something else. I read a little bit. I need to fix this other thing, and I need to probably edit this YouTube video. I need to schedule the video. I need to overview my second channel. I need to when you think about it, there's enough things to do. And when you think about it, it overwhelms. It does, because you only have so many hours in a day, and so many hours that are actually yours, without people trying to take your time. So I don't know, there's certain days that's just kind of annoying, and hopefully today's not one of them. I really do hope. I hope the rest of the day flows by, because if not, today's gonna be one hell of a day, because I'm gonna have to work throughout all of it, and trust me, it's not easy. I'm sure if you've seen a video probably back, like 7 videos back, or 10 videos back, I don't even know, 7 to 10 videos back, something like that. Alright, as I was saying, my bad, I just decided to change the angle because the lighting got bright all of a sudden. But if you saw my video about 7 to 10 videos back, I was honestly very annoyed, struggling, right? Because I had quite a few things on my plate. Maybe because of work, maybe because personal, maybe because business. Everything plays into the factor because I really try excelling in all 3 of those, and to excel in all 3 of those is such a pain in the ass. Because personal, you need to literally just invest in yourself, maybe reading, maybe doing just actually going out, because you need to really sustain your mentality, your mental energy. You know, you can't always be work, and expect yourself not to get fucking annoyed and tired of it. Get out, at least a walk somewhere, a little bit, like I did, and get back to work. I think maybe I did that walk because I was really getting annoyed. So, it's possible, and I decided, video, it's raining, perfect. So, I did that, it worked out. Hold on, someone called me. Alright, there we go. Good. So maybe this day might still go kind of as planned. I have someone coming over. He plans getting a little work session in, and then after that, we're gonna go do something else. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see these videos, obviously. As I was saying, 7 videos back, I mean, I had to really, just a day where I was, super annoyed, just fucking done. My mind was, fully mentally occupied. And I explained this in the previous video, but I'll explain it again I guess because it's nearing, the 100th video. I'll make these extra long, right? So, I need to fix that. You guys just got that live. Alright. So I have a friend coming over. Hopefully things actually go to plan. God willing, of course. Yeah. As I was saying the other day, I made a video. This was quite a while ago. I mean, not quite a while ago, maybe a month ago, but I was making it on top of somewhere. It was I had a view in my background, I guess, but I made it after I finished the work. And I'm not sure if I recorded before the shift or after my shift, or what exactly happened before that day that made it so annoying. By the time I got out, I was done. And I explained in the video, I was fucking done. I couldn't wait to get home and just get home and actually just do the fucking work that I need to do, because I haven't been able to do it. And when I did get home, or when I was close to getting home, because I was fucking, I was explaining in the video how I was to my fucking limit. And I'd rather not constantly use YouTube videos, but yeah, I was just at my limit. And I was so close to being at home, I had to walk home. And I forgot something at work. And the thing I forgot at work, genuinely, I probably shouldn't forget it at work. So in my mind, because I was like walking home with my earbuds, you know, trying to distract my mind from me. Because I kept having repetitive negative thinking patterns. And I was just trying to distract my mind. Okay, let's refocus. All right. Let's kind of go quiet, you know, like whatever I can just jam in there, like at least maybe not make it better, but not make it worse, you know. And when I got home and I forgot that, like I wasn't even home yet. I was like fucking like 20 steps away, and it was genuinely the most like just I was like oh yeah, it was genuinely like the most annoying, most just like, okay, you think you're fucking you think you're fed up? Here, fucking take that. Take it. Let's see if you're fed up, how fed up you are. It's like, you know, so, and I had to walk all the way back. And when I walked all the way back, I decided, you know, maybe I was supposed to take off my earbuds and genuinely just think to myself. Or just be in my own thoughts, lay in my own thoughts. So that's what I did. I took off the earbuds and I started walking back. And I took a quiet neighborhood back, and I was just thinking. I was thinking. And honestly, I didn't care how I looked. I didn't care how I walked, how I looked. Whatever, right? I didn't care about anything that was around me. I just turned off my mind. And like, it sounds kind of stupid, but to myself on that walk, I was thinking, you know, I'm just gonna walk, right? And I'm gonna keep walking. If a car ends up hitting me, if I just end up walking to like where a car is going, oh well, I don't care. I just need to walk and like kind of like just like stop, not exactly stop thinking, but like oh yeah, like stop thinking, but like stop generating thoughts and just lay in the ones I have now. So instead of like trying to like find a way around these thoughts, let's just sit with them. And so I did that, and I was just completely zoned out from walking to work. Picked up the bag. I told him like, I'm so annoyed. Picked up the bag, left, walked home, and did the same thing. I was just zoned out walking. And by the time I got home, I did the bag, I took off my shoes, and I sat there and I worked. And yeah, I think maybe it was the next day, it was a little bit better. It was, I mean, I was logging it pretty well because, you know, I want you guys to see the good and the bad sides. I don't only want you guys to see like, oh, okay, like he just made his first sale, that's great. No, I want you guys to see he was at the absolute bottom. Like if you look at all my videos, you will find one where you know I'm at my bottom. Like at that point, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, so at the bottom. And going up from there. Like you don't have to be at that point. And some people are, and I mean, it is what it is, right? The deciding factor is if you try, if you really want it. So I like showing the good and the bad for the good or the bad, right? I'm not sure what way these videos could be used, right? Because me giving out my daily thing, it could be used in a bad way, right? Like, okay, I know how your day's looking, right? Like I know what you do, how whatever it is. at the end of the day, these videos are also delayed for that reason. So I'm not trying to let people know what I'm doing like that. But I think for you to understand, and sooner or later these videos are gonna start catching up. I actually start scheduling them a lot more closer, and sooner or later, I mean, it's gonna be like a week delay. So yeah, but yeah, actually is the good and the bad, and it's really honestly the best. It really is, because I can look back at my own videos and really understand how much I progressed from being fucking low to at least having something to work with, right? The materials, the tools, right? So that's the idea. It really just stemmed everything off of my daily task. I was literally just telling you about my daily task, and it stemmed all the way back to this. But my daily task, to the good and the bad, and yeah, I mean, it's all great, depending on the perspective in which you view it in, right? So right now, we're reviewing it from the past, as a past perspective. And that way it's great, but being present there, it's not. So, I mean, you also viewing this, you can be like, okay, well, what the fuck is he talking about? You know, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I know the solution to this, I know the solution to that, and that's great. I would hope you do, right? I don't wish any bad, but you know, me personally, if this can help anyone, I mean, hopefully it does. And if this relates to any of you, I hope it does. Because if anything, I will find the answer. And it will take me so much time. And you just watch these videos, and sure, it will take you like, I don't know, all my videos added up, maybe like 40 hours or 30 hours of watch time. But it's taken me over 7 years or 5 years, I don't know, to reach to where I'm at. So what is 30 hours to 7 years, 5 years, whatever? It's nothing. I would do it if you just understood how much knowledge there is, and be able to look at the ups and downs of other people and really just observe and note down everything. I mean, if you relate with this video, why wouldn't you think that some of your other problems would also relate? You know, that might be a flawed way of thinking on my end, and oh well, I'm gonna have to learn. But if it's not, and I'm right, then so be it. Just add another one to the wins, I guess. But anyways, I have someone coming over, and I need to get to work. This video, it's already lasted like 28 minutes, 26 minutes. Or I'm assuming edited, maybe 22. Unedited, maybe like 34. So, I try keeping it as raw as possible, so you guys can see everything. I mean, I'm literally messed up so many times right here. It's more specifically about the times where I put down the phone, or I was kind of like just sitting there thinking that I cut out, because you guys don't want to watch a video where I have 2 minutes in there that I'm just paused and silent, just thinking. Like, you know, it's like, so that's the reason. It's not because I want to cut out any information, right? I mean, I literally laid out everything that I do, so how much more can I cut out? But yeah, anyways, I just said someone's coming over, so I gotta get things going. Love y'all. Gotta get this mindset up. So I love y'all, and I hope you have a blessed day. Honestly, I hope whatever you have to do today, which you're not putting too much on to your plate, you're actually able to accomplish, and really just everything and anything that you want can be yours. It's as simple as that. So anyways, I'll leave you guys with that W video, W everything. Yeah, see you guys.